Youngest in the Yacht Club. I am Vince Serrano. Man, today's guest, we have a business owner, entrepreneur, a Diamond Galleria connoisseur of diamonds. He's also an actor and an influencer. We've got Abi Bais. What's up, man?
What's up, my man?
Bruh.
Vince.
Finally got you on the show.
I know, right?
Yeah.
This is amazing to be here with you.
Thank you, my brother.
And it's nothing better to start it with you. I've been on camera so much, but never been on a podcast. And I'm starting with you, my man.
Yeah, bro. Abi, we always start off Youngest in the Yacht Club with the one question. Who is Abi Bais?
Woo! You gotta make me thinking over here.
Off the rip.
Abi is a... Wow. You are really gonna get me thinking. That's good. Abi is a entrepreneur who likes to live life with a passion. It's about, I came out of dust, like I had nothing. So I wanna make my name. People gotta know it. But along those lines, I don't wanna forget about like what's really underneath it. Humanity, doing good for society, make money, have fun, travel, the drive about me. So it's combination of all of those things. So
That's amazing, bro.
I guess that answers the question. But
Yeah.
you really got me thinking.
Yeah,
That's
man.
Good question.
You know, Youngest in the Yacht Club, a lot of people, they're going to see the clips and they're going to see the things, but we kind of want to dive into kind of like the story of the people that we have. So where are you from?
So I'm originally from India.
Okay.
Born and raised, lot of culture from the central part of India. Went to a Catholic school, so was with all kinds of different races and religions, and always talked in English. People always think, what's in India like? Man, it's so ahead. I was there for 2 months.
Wow.
And right now, it feels like they're so much ahead.
Wow.
You don't even, I go there and people just tap their phone, like there are barcodes everywhere. You're trying to get like just a piece of something at some corner store. Nobody pulls out cash. Nobody pulls out cards anymore. There's just like that Google Pay, like Apple Pay, but people over here don't even use Apple Pay like that.
Right.
But like at times, 20 years I've been living over here. And but yeah, I come from India. Coming back to the question,
Yeah.
so I was born and raised over there. Did my schooling, everything over there, and I came to US just kind of like a getaway to have fun.
Oh, wow.
You know, US is known for like a lot of partying. Grew up watching.
You wanted to see something different, right? You're like, yo, I got to come to the U.S. It looked crazy over there.
Yep, and I ended up, I landed in Georgia, and I was like, whoa, what is this?
Wow. What part of Georgia?
South.
Wow, South Georgia.
There was no in between. It was just
Like we're like Augusta or something?
Oh, you know about places.
Yeah.
Valdosta.
Valdosta, which is even worse.
It's worse.
Yo,
You
I
get
mean,
most-
Valdosta, not to mess up anybody with Valdosta, but there's nothing out there.
There's nothing. It's just in the boonies. And how people know about Valdosta is you get the most amount of tickets over there.
Right? Yeah, going through to go up there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like going like up 75 to Atlanta. Like,
Yep, it's literally at the border of Florida, and no hate against Valdosta. I love Valdosta. I started my journey over there, but I call it now Valdumpster. Because
I never heard that.
I call it Valdumpster,
Oh.
and it's nothing there. It's not growing.
Wow.
It's going backwards, and I'm glad
That
I
you're
moved
not
to
there.
Tampa.
Yeah.
And Tampa is home now.
Thank you.
So we're here, but yeah, I came here and 20 years ago, and I never went back. I'm like, all right, I like US. It's pretty chill.
That's
so,
awesome. That's
yeah.
awesome. Bro, coming from, I mean, obviously, and Abi, you're my guy, so I'm going to, I might put you in a hot seat, but
Go ahead.
coming from like what's going on with like the immigrant stuff, right? And you know, you're a business owner. Are you a citizen now?
Yes, I have
Yeah.
been citizen for past while over a decade now.
How do you feel about what's going on with the people are saying about immigrants?
I love politics too, even though you shouldn't talk in public about
Yeah.
that.
Do you just see like because you just a different perspective? Like how do you view it? Like
So I am a person, I like to abide by the books, ethics and stuff. So I'm an immigrant myself. I support that. Everybody is welcome to America to live or to make it for the American dream. But as long as you try to be legal or come here in a legal way, I support that.
That's
Let's say, I would say this is gonna really we're really talking politics, but if someone even came here like who's not legal, I'm sure if there could be a way for them to generate revenue for the government
Right.
and to become legal, if it helps them and the economy, why not?
yeah,
So,
like if they brought value or something.
yes,
Right. For
so
sure.
I don't support illegal stuff. If there's a way to become legal, I would support that
For sure. And again, bro, I'm not trying to. I just a different view from an actual immigrant because I don't think we've had many immigrants that's like you. You provide a lot of value in the U.S. Like, bro, you act. You now like, and I don't mean to kind of get off it, but bro, you own one of the biggest like diamond. You own Diamond Galleria, which is one of the best jewelry stores in Tampa, bro. Like,
appreciate it, man.
how did that come about?
So I grew up in this middle class family back in India. My dad was a businessman, and he always took me to work, even when I was like 12 years old.
Okay.
Summer holidays, he's like, "You're coming with me," and I would just learn everything about business watching him. And at 13, summer holidays, I started working. And Sundays, he used to keep his store closed. And I was like, we're losing money. He's like, if you want to go and keep it open. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And at 13, I was entrepreneur. I was opening the store and closing. So I always had this dream. To be honest, I came to US to have fun, but of course, money talks. So
Sure.
you gotta make money. And I came from very uh, with no money, basically.
Right.
So I had this dream of to become a big entrepreneur and gotta sell something. So I worked in different industries. I had cell phone. I worked at, when I was in college, I worked at gas stations, libraries, dorms, T-Mobile, American Eagle, toy store, cell phone store, you name it. And after doing that, I started working in jewelry, and I was like, this is fun.
Wow.
Jewelry is something, I've been in it for 20 years now, and it's fascinating. I still learn. So something which challenges me, I love to do that. Same as acting. It challenges me. If you're gonna be in front of camera and you only get like one take, or you gotta act, you gotta feel it. A lot of the times people say, acting, oh, you must be good at faking. It's actually, you gotta be more honest.
Wow.
You gotta be honest to yourself what you're feeling. And that's challenging.
Yeah.
When the camera turns on and when camera turns off, you gotta know the switch on and off. So I'm in the professions which actually challenges me.
That's fire.
And that's my journey, man. If I try to do anything, I try to do it right. I try to really make my name. And I'm in Tampa now, trying to go national and global. We do ship it to a bunch of different states and cities. So we try to do everything.
Yeah. Bro, when you see like a bunch of like the jewelry, like you are for Tampa, I feel like the kind of like name that you see of like Johnny Dang or like Trax NYC or Ben the Jeweler or Jacob the Jeweler, you know what I'm saying? Like that's who you are. I've seen you work with so many celebrities like Jason Skeldon, Antonio Brown, like I've seen you Michael Blackson. Yeah. Bro, like you're like going to their shows and presenting him with the Africa chain with the diamond. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man.
How did that like what does that mean for you? Like how did you become that?
So I was in Georgia, as I told you earlier, and there were a lot of rappers there, and I used to jam a lot of music. So I'm gonna talk one of my customers and his music. I was jamming back in the days, and I never thought I'll do jewelry for him, Jeezy.
Wow.
And I did his Cartier shades, buffs, and then it has diamonds blinged out everywhere. He recently posted a picture on his page, and it's everything. So I think it's good in rap industry, hip hop industry. If you do their jewelry, it's something fun. So
Right.
let's say your own logo of your own company, it's to me
Yeah.
it's passion because that means something to you,
Right.
and then you'll bring me that idea like, hey, I want to like represent
I need
this, I
this
want to have
youngest
a
in the
piece.
Yacht Club joint.
That's what I'm talking about. Now to me as a jeweler, it gives me a high when I can like guide you in a right direction, where we take this logo and then it could be literally like we throw LED lights in there, freaking music playing out of there. We can throw colors like enamel work. So if I can intensify your piece, that gives me, and then when the happiness, it gives me kind of a high. So it might sound weird to people, but
No.
I enjoy that.
Yeah.
So I enjoy a lot of hip hop industry. I listen to their music, and now I'm doing pieces for them, and they love to flaunt. Even I love too. And who doesn't like diamonds and Rolexes? You know, I mean, if
Yo,
you,
I've gotten even the pieces that I got on today, Abby. I've gotten from you. That, like this is,
I know.
and I've spent I spent a bag with you.
A lot of money. You can buy properties off of that.
Literally did.
I'm telling you.
Literally did.
I'll literally vouch it on camera. You can buy properties off
For
of
sure,
that.
bro. And at the time, I didn't know how much gold was. Like, how does the gold for all the like people who are watching, right? Because you're gonna get a lot of these young cats who are gonna be seeing this, and they're gonna want to know, like, yo, what is if I like we were grown up off of diamonds and jewelry, right? That's what we see. That's what we do it. But like, what's the best kind of investment pieces?
Great question. So talking about that, yes, the culture has it too. Me coming from India, over there, it's in the blood, it's in our ancestry, it's in generations. You buy gold and you don't sell it. You pass it on. So it grows so much in value. A lot of countries' economy bases off of gold, that gold reserve. So it's just that's my thinking is from. That's why I'm in this business. I'm an investor, I'm an entrepreneur. I don't like to make wrong investments, and that's why I'm dealing in commodities. So gold is absolutely no brainer. People do where people make mistake is they buy it today. Let's say they buy it in January and they try to sell it in February or March or April. No, you're not gonna enjoy that. You're gonna lose 10, 20, 30% what you paid, because people don't keep in mind there's labor which you pay. And most of the stuff is made in Italy. So you got all that craftsmanship. So people are gonna lose that. The key is you hold on to it for like 5 years,
Yep.
10 years, 20 years. That's when it's gonna be like times 3, times 5, times 10.
Wow.
Cash sitting in your account is not growing.
Right.
Gold is growing, and look at it now. In 2025, gold last year was, gold right now today is at $3,334 or something. Last year it was around 2,200. A
22,
year
yeah.
before it was 1,700 or
yeah,
so.
Yeah.
So it's
like stocks.
exactly better than stocks. Stocks are going down right now.
Wow.
A lot of the companies, but gold's booming. So buy it for long term. So my best two recommendations is first is gold, of course, higher the carat. Go for 18 karat, Miami Cubans, whatever you want to make. Diamond Galleria, we do it. If you can't, if you find your local jeweler, if not, come to us. We'll let you know what to do. Second is Rolexes.
Yes, sir.
There are a lot of watches out there. Richard Mille, Patek, those are my favorite too. But something about Rolex is the way they price their watches. One watch takes 1 year to make it. There's so many different layers in it. So and it's precisionist. It keeps the most accurate time. And their price is not multiplied. They don't have too much profit margins. If you're going for like a gold Rolex, let me break it down in a simple way. You got a $20,000 Rolex in 2020. Right now, it's worth $30,000. No brainer.
Wow.
Gold watch. There are a lot of watches they discontinue, like a 26 millimeter for ladies is discontinued, and if you go get it, you can't find it. Now you have to pay more to get your hands on it.
Wow.
So two products: higher carat gold, and second is Miami Cuban. Third, if you are into flex or show off, or you want to stand out, flex or show off might not be the right word. If you want to stand out, diamonds are amazing. This generation, this era, we're going for a lot of lab diamonds. So go for lab diamonds. It's not bad if that's what you want to get into. But another example I'm going to create, even if you're going for natural diamonds, right now you're paying X amount. 5 years later, you won't find it for X amount. It's going to be even much more than that.
Wow.
So if you want to get your hands on it now, and then keep it. Don't buy diamonds to sell it.
Right.
That's a better way to put it.
Yeah, Abby, I still got my diamonds, dog. My VS1s.
Got to have natural is the way to go.
VS1s, dog. You plug me. Yo, look, everybody loves my wedding band, bro. Everybody loves my wedding band. We got that from you. My girl's wedding band. Everybody loves her ring. You know, the rings that you have, bro. The quality. Everything that you've done, bro, has been like top tier, bro.
Appreciate it. I love it so much. So many of my childhood friends who I went to college with, they bought their rings from me, and it means a lot. Like 20 years ago, we were friends, and then now they're still like, hey, I got this. So that means it's not just a project. To me, it's like, I love that.
Yeah, you created art pieces for us.
Yes.
Like, I can't get rid of this. Like, it's going to be on my finger. Like, it's going to be on my finger. And that's the one thing that I said. I was like, yo, if I'm going to pay for this wedding and I'm going to pay for this wedding band, I need something nice.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm not going to lie. Like, this has definitely kept all the baddies away. Because they can't
That's
miss
good,
it.
Man. I'm happy for you. That's
you
good.
created the dog collar for the wedding
right?
band, right? My Jenny loves it, okay? Abby, yo, what is that right there, bro? I just noticed that.
Oh, good. So, just as you called me, I'm an artist. So this is also an art piece that just kind of represents that kind of stuff we do, or we can make it happen. I hope it looks like me. If I take my glasses
That's
on.
you. Oh, shit. That's you.
Yeah, man, that's me. And it has my name on there. And this is like a 3D enamel work. So it just like the skin color looks just like me.
Holy shit.
So it's something exotic pieces. There are a lot of custom work we do. So earlier we were talking about doing pieces for like Jeezy or rappers and stuff. So this is something which kind of represents that what will make you stand out of a crowd. There are a lot of things. We put on we put on amazing clothes, shades, but you know, jewelry is something which represents us as well.
For sure.
So this is one way to stand out.
Is that all gold?
Yeah, it's all gold all the way.
Oh, wow.
18 karat. And this is like.
So how did you get the enamel work like that?
So enamel is like a paint, but literally it goes on top of the gold. If we take this off, it's all gold, and it's like a paint. It goes on top.
Wow.
And it gives you that natural look. Otherwise, it'll be just that gold finish. But
that's crazy.
This takes it a step further.
That's crazy. So it literally would be like the gold version of you, except now it's painted.
Yes.
That's crazy.
So now it has like more of that clothing, the skin tone, the beard.
Man, I need a Vince Serrano one of them bitches, dog.
And this is, guys, literally, I don't rock this kind of stuff. I don't rock myself. Like, I mean,
I'm going to rock myself, Abby.
I love myself. I'm going to be honest. I'm comfortable in my skin, but I don't put on my own jewelry and walk around every day. But this is just something to showcase.
I do that shit. That'd be me right there. They'll say, Vince, youngest in the yacht club, and look at me, look at Mitty Vince. Hey, look at Mitty Vinny.
Hey, you gotta love yourself, you know.
Yeah.
If not, then there's too much stress in life, too much
Abby,
stuff going on.
I need a youngest in the yacht club.
We gotta show you love, and we're
Yeah.
gonna do. We should have, if you have in mind, a round piece.
Yeah.
Where we have this cutout embedded, sticking out.
Yeah.
And then with diamonds flooded all the way around. We shouldn't leave
Yeah.
any spot without diamonds. And we can, matter of fact, throw some colors in there.
That'd be crazy.
Either colored diamonds or some enamel work. And we can actually do another idea. We can do a round piece where you have seen those keychains with just spins?
Yeah.
We can even have the boat spinning.
That'd be crazy.
This is on the fly. See, that's what I'm talking about.
See.
Creating an artwork.
Bro, because they've been asking me, like, I got a lot of, rappers that are like, yo, youngest in the yacht club, because I put music out through youngest in the yacht club. They're like, when am I gonna get my youngest in the yacht club chain, man? I'm like, yo, I gotta talk to my dog Abby, dog.
Well, we're gonna make that happen soon,
bro. When we come back, I'm gonna ask you kind of like we're gonna go into your creative side, right?
Okay.
Ask you a little bit about acting and how you got into acting.
Okay.
Ask you a little bit more about like, hey, what's next for Abby?
Okay.
And then just some ideas that you can give to the people, like,
I would love to.
Awesome. Cool.
Let's do it.
Man, we're back with Abi Bais. Abby. Off camera, man, we've been talking a lot about. We had to turn back on the cameras because it's like, it's all relevant, man.
Yeah.
You've gotten into acting, but you're also in shape. Like, you spend a lot of time in the gym.
Bro, I live in gym. I'm gonna tell you one thing. My wife, when I met her, I was like, look, you gotta understand that 1 to 2 hours in the day, at least 4 times or 5 times in a week, I'll be away, and there's nothing is gonna stop me. Cause I'm all the way up.
Big facts, Abby.
So I'm like, yeah, gym. I tell her that gym is my girlfriend where I go and I pay my dues. So one thing in life, I feel a way to live life is you got to stay fit. For an actor, for anyone, if you play sports, I always played sports. I played professional cricket, swimming, ping pong.
Wow.
I did a lot of mixed martial arts. We were talking off camera, boxing and taekwondo and jiu-jitsu and all that stuff. So you got to stay fit in life. If you're fit, your brain's fit.
Wow.
And there's never you're never afraid of a reset button. If anything, stuff goes crazy, all right, I'm a warrior. I wake up, even if I'm sick, I'm going to the gym. I'm up in mountains. I'm going to go running, do something. So that fighter, that warrior mentality comes from going to the gym or staying active. So I love to stay active. That's awesome, that's my temple. I go and I come back.
Yeah, you go in there.
That's my thing.
I feel like when you work out, man, like, and you go, like you said, martial arts or, even cricket, man. Like, that's crazy. How big is, like, cricket where you're from?
Oh, my God. Cricket is getting big, actually. Olympics, we're hosting, U.S. is hosting, and it's going to be in L.A., and it's the first time after 125, 130 years, they're finally adding cricket again.
Wow.
So U.S., we have a team which is full of IT guys. That's funny.
Yeah. That's bad.
It's funny. They actually do work for Google or Microsoft.
Wow.
And they are taking leaves and they're going playing there. But they actually did qualify and they're doing really good. So,
that's awesome, man.
U.S. team is pretty good in cricket. Where I come from, cricket is like an emotion, a religion, it's beyond, it's above and beyond. So people play cricket, and it's that's where we forget everything. Matter of fact, play every Sunday. If I do go for a net practice every Thursday night.
Wow.
I have a match coming up this Sunday. So yeah.
Wow, congrats. So you're big, like that's like you said, it's like a religion. Seems like how like in the U.S., like baseball or basketball or football would be, right? It's kind of like that kind of pastime, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you just how, like, is it are the stadiums like? Are there stadiums full of people for the cricket games?
Not in U.S. so far. There's one big one in Texas, and now next 10 to 20 years, you're gonna see a lot of revolution happening in U.S. as well. But when it comes to a lot of different countries, England, they're the ones who created this sport,
Wow.
and wherever they had colonies, is those countries actually play.
Wow.
So there's Jamaica, West Indies, Trinidad and Tobago, Australia, South Africa,
Wow.
New Zealand. A lot of countries play cricket, and it's mad chaotic actually.
It's like a soccer game, huh?
It's like a soccer game. There are a lot of big dogs. There are more. There's this guy Virat Kohli. If you follow him, he has more followers than LeBron or anyone. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not even
Yeah.
kidding. He's a lot of big dogs, but he's definitely the big dog of this era. So
Wow, that's awesome, man. It's dope.
you should
man.
come out and play sometime.
Yeah, I don't.
It's just like baseball.
I got this knee surgery, so I am definitely down when this thing heals up, man. But I love sports, bro.
Yeah.
I love sports. So I'm one of those guys, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, when I was in high school and I was in college, like I played college basketball. I played basketball in Dominican Republic professionally. And now, working on boxing and doing the influencer boxing along with
Hey.
creating a pod. But
Good.
it's one of those things where I love to be active. I'm like you, man. Like I actually I had a friend of mine who I wouldn't say she was a girlfriend. I would say she was somebody that I wanted to make my girlfriend. But I was on the basketball team, and she was like, she played tennis. And I was like, tennis ain't really a sport. and I got humbled that day. She took me on the tennis court, and she made me run around, and I was just out of breath, gassed, couldn't hit anything. Like I got a newfound gain respect for tennis that day. And so I understand, like, especially in sports, do not underestimate the stuff that it takes to actually be great at those things. Like golf, cricket. You know what I'm saying? Like all those different sports that people play, and like even with boxing now, like just being in the sport and understanding that I really don't know shit. It's humbling, bro.
It is
humbling.
humbling.
And it's nothing like a motherfucker teaching you by punching you in the face.
Yeah. It's gonna come out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and it's gonna remind you for next few weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
That one tiny microsecond,
Man.
you didn't, so.
I remember my wife one time, not to take up too much time, but I just got out of the spar, and I sparred this guy, and he literally beat me up. And the coach was like, "You did good, man." I was like, "How'd I do?" He's like, "You did good." I was like, "Man, I don't feel like I did good. I'm hurting all over." And I went home, and I woke up in the middle of the night feeling like I was in a car accident. And I still remember that spar. And I was like, "Man, I felt like that. You said I was doing good, man. I felt like that guy was taking it out on me." He was like, "He was going light on you." I was like, "He was going light?" Man, I was bleeding. So
some guys are really good at
they're
it.
really strong.
Yeah.
I just had a guy on a podcast. His name is Dave Mundell. He's the BKFC world champion. I sparred him 2 weeks before my knee surgery, and he seemed like he was just so strong in there.
I doubled that. I used to go train at this dojo with Master Hoon. He's also a big known name in Tampa.
Wow.
Respect, shout out to him. He's also an actor, and he's a fight coordinator on a lot of big movies, actually.
Wow.
So his dojo up on Dale Mabry, I used to go before I blew my knee out, and I held the pads for this big 250-pound solid chiseled guy who's from KFC. Like he was fighting mixed martial arts professionally too. And then I held those pads, and then he's just kicking in my ribs, and I feel like I'm not holding even any pads. I'm like, God, like,
yeah.
So some guys are blessed,
yeah,
and it's different with them.
Yeah,
so,
for sure. There's power, man.
Yep.
Bro, how did you get into acting?
All right, that's a great question too. Since I was little, I just had this passion of being in front of camera. I love camera, and I used to model when I was in my teens. I did it when I was 16. I started doing that. I was a brand ambassador for a lot of sporting companies back in India, and then I moved here in my teens, a couple of years after that. And then life hit. I went to college and all those jobs and stuff, and then eventually few years later, I was like, you know what, something is not right. That's my passion. There's something, all right, let me put it this way. There are two types of jobs. One is gonna feed your belly, your plate, and the other is gonna feed your soul. So that was feeding my soul.
Wow.
Being in front of camera, and not only just the camera, being in the moment where you enact, you feel that you're not that person, but you're someone else. As an actor, you get to relive so many different lives, and you can turn it on or turn it off whenever you want. So that's the high of it.
Right.
On camera, I can achieve, on reel, I can achieve a lot of those things which in real life I can't.
Wow.
So I did a lot of theater. It's been around 12 years I've been acting. I started in Tampa downtown. I started doing live theater. I've performed at most of the theaters you would name in Tampa, St. Pete, Largo, any of those, I've acted there.
Wow, congrats.
After doing that for 5 years, and even I got my training from Stella Adler in Los Angeles, the most renowned university where Al Pacino's and name it, anyone, they pretty much ended up going there.
Wow.
Mark Ruffalo or whoever. So I got my training done, and then now I have been acting in front of camera since last 7 or 8 years. I have around 6 movies on Amazon Prime. I'm doing Hollywood. Matter of fact, 2 weeks ago I was in LA shooting for Pop Shift. They do a lot of Indian people or immigrants who are from overseas, or they're actually more born and raised here, and they do content on them. They have a lot of fan following too.
Wow.
150,000 people or so, and they were doing their first movie, and I was just in LA shooting for them too.
Congrats.
So the journey has been good, and I've been doing a lot of commercials, reading for some biggest production. I don't want to name them because we do sign NDA.
Yeah.
But for a lot of superhero movies, I've read for them.
Wow.
Most of the times, they end up make me read for villain roles. That's insane.
I'll be the villain.
I don't know what it is. I just have that face, I guess.
Hey.
The menacing face that I end up reading for the second lead villain or the villain, and it's funny. I just thought I'll share something.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, man.
Bro, you were saying it, I think it was off camera, you were saying about how people think that to be an actor you have to be fake, but you actually said it differently, right? What did you say? You said...
You got to actually, people think that a lot of the times when I've met people, I'm like, oh, what do you do? And I'm like, I'm an actor. So they're like, oh, you're good at faking. I'm like, no, it's actually opposite. You got to be more honest. If you don't feel what's really happening, it's going to show on camera.
Yeah.
Camera doesn't lie. It picks up real quick.
Yeah.
So you can't fake it that, oh, I'm... Tom Hanks right now and I can just act like him. No, you gotta like feel it. What's the scenario if you're sitting in this room and there's a tornado going on outside and we're hiding for our lives? So you gotta just feel that it's happening. So it's actually opposite. You gotta live it, you gotta feel it,
Yeah.
you gotta be in the moment, and all of the above.
And you got to turn it on, and then you got to...
That's also one of the key that a lot of the people, when I first started really learning about acting, that these emotional scenes where we have to cry, and then it's like, all right, cut it, action stops, or if it's on theater, and like, if you can't stop crying on a switch, there's a problem. So you got to learn that too, when to shut it off. Someone is sobbing in the corner like for next 18 minutes and it's going to look like, bro, come on. We're wasting this production time.
Yeah.
And you're all this melodramatic over here. Come on,
Pull it
bro.
together, dog.
Pull it together. So you got to be like, all right, Next, let's go. Where
Could you cry on command right
Oh,
now? If I
hell
asked you?
yeah.
You could cry right now.
I can, but I think it's not that kind of podcast.
I'm
sure
people
people wouldn't be just like, I don't wanna, like, watch this guy,
Hey
man.
man, we about to go viral. Abby cry right
Yeah,
now.
and he was like really trying, like.
No,
I
you
think
my
some
dog.
people will
You my
be
dog, bro. I'm not
wanting
gonna ask
to-
you to do that, but
No, I mean, one of these days
yeah.
we'll make. This is it. What we should do is we should make some kind of like a content, like a minute or two
Yeah.
series where we actually put out a scene, and that's when we will show saying it on camera. Vince Serrano, Abi Bais, we're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna put it together, and we should make some like some kind of scene.
Okay, okay, bro. I don't know if I could cry on the command.
We'll give it the role where it's like you're making
I'm
me
making you cry.
So I don't
yeah,
know if that's
yeah,
good or
'cause
bad.
I don't think I could do it.
You
dog.
stole my wallet
I'm trying
and ran
to.
off
Yeah,
and,
I'm thinking about it right now. Like, I can't do it. There's too much happening. Yo, bro, Abby, if you could go back in time to your younger self, maybe it's the Abby who was about to get to the United States. He was about to come here for party, or maybe it's the Abby who was, about to learn about entrepreneurship. Whatever time in your time, when would you go back and what would you tell yourself?
That's a very tough question, especially in the era we're living. Everything is changing every 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
But I would go in my teens, and if I would go in my teens, I don't think I would come to US. It's nothing to offend. I love US,
Right.
but I actually came for a lot of partying and this and that, and there's a lot of partying back in India now. It's actually more clubs where my house is back in India.
Yeah.
I do have a house there too.
Wow.
And there's like 100 clubs
Around it.
around it, and they go till like 5, 6, 7 in the morning.
Wow.
So they're going down crazier than here. And I go back and I'm like, what? I don't even know how to party like that.
Don't leave the U.S. You want to party. You want to party right here.
Hey, nothing. I love US. I live here.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that I might have not, because if that was the case, I was trying to party. But,
Yeah.
But to be honest, I'm good. I'm comfortable where I'm at. I'm destined to be here. I'm a traveler. I am blessed. I'm glad. I'm thankful that half of my life I lived in India and half of my life I lived in US. Both the countries I love. This podcast was not going to be about countries, but it ended up turning out to be.
Yeah, no.
But I don't think so I've ever been me if I have not born there, and I have never been me if I wasn't raised here. So
Right.
I learned best of the both worlds,
Right.
and I'm enjoying it. I don't think so I would go back just so that 15 years back, so I have more life on me. Maybe yes, but
Yeah.
I think I'm comfortable where I'm at.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, and the cultures. It's I think understanding the culture on both ends gives you a little bit of an advantage, right?
Yeah,
gives,
it does.
So you obviously wouldn't change anything. Cool. What? Let's say you want somebody to get into like an industry, like somebody wanted to ask you for advice, like, hey, I want to start a jewelry company, or hey, I want to get into acting. What advice would you give them?
Great question. I love young entrepreneurs. I love go-getters. I love not a shark becoming the biggest shark. I support, let me rephrase. Instead of a shark becoming a whale, I want like more sharks out there. So individual entrepreneurs is what I support,
For sure.
So for them, yes, I would say back in the days, yes, you have to go to college, and that's where you'll get more skills at. The best way to rephrase it, you have to get street knowledge, you have to get book knowledge, and you gotta have skills in this era. So nothing is wrong. Yes, people say that you don't have to go to college. Certain things which you learn in college, you won't learn that on street.
Right.
Same thing vice versa. If you're just gonna go to college, you wouldn't know anything what happens in the real world.
Right.
So about my business, thanks to my dad, uh, rest in peace to his soul, but he taught me how to hustle and bustle when I was 13, 12 years old.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm like, okay, I'm ahead. So if you want to be ahead, go get a job in the industry which really ignites you, or you want to be or explore or become the king of it. Go work at 10 places, put in 5 years. Don't rush to open up your own business first. Learn the art, learn the craft first, in and out, and even the bookish knowledge of it. And now you to top it off, you got to learn the edge. What do you have what other tens don't? So you got to have a combination of all three. So you got to go focus on that. I think that should kind of summarize it. But to be specific about jewelry, new jewelry is coming out. This is something to give knowledge on your podcast. People are gonna love it. They're making lab gold.
What?
Yes. So China came up with lab gold, and people have heard about lab diamonds. People don't even know much about lab gold. So the new generation, new era, there's so much to learn. Go look into that. You're gonna be probably seeing lab 10 karat, 14 karat gold out there.
What?
They're lab diamonds. They are moissanite. Moissanite are some. It's originally an astero, and it comes from outer space, and then an asteroid. It comes from outer space, and then it blinks more than diamonds. So there's so much stuff happening. Young entrepreneurs get into new things. When it comes to metals or commodities, it's safe to deal in. And talking about acting, yes, there is always an advantage being in front of camera. You're confident. In this era, everybody's creating content. So being an actor, being present in the moment, listening, not just being in your head, or being on stage will give you that skill which will make you different from the other people. So I hope I was able to tell.
Yeah, I mean,
in
you gave
general.
all the advice. It's like lab gold too, huh?
Yep.
Jesus, man, oh, that's like crazy because it's like, what is that going to do to the market? But you know,
Just like what lab diamond is doing. Eventually, it's gonna come in the market with all being high expectations, and then eventually it's gonna go down. This era is what I feel is not about too much of flexing either, where it's too early to say anything. The millennials and then Generation Alpha, we
Yeah.
don't know what the alphas are really gonna do right now. It's too early to say, but
Right.
they're kind of into simple stuff too. So maybe they're gonna be in lab diamonds and lab golds, or the market comes back around
Yeah.
to scarcity. We're like, oh, hold on to your gold. So we don't know right now.
Yeah, it's
But
crazy.
it's always good to own real gold.
Yeah, real gold and real
Ro-
estate.
Yes.
Real gold and real estate.
And Rolex.
And Rolex. Man, Abby, my wife still has hers.
Good.
Yeah,
Hold
she
on to
still
it.
has hers. I put mine in a real estate, but you know,
It's not a bad place to put it at.
right? Abby, could you let the people know where to find you? Like where to find you, where to find Diamond Galleria, where to find your stuff?
So if you just look up, if you just go on Google and put Diamond Galleria Tampa, you should be able to find us. We are on all the platforms. We're located in Citrus Park Mall in Tampa, which is near West Chase area or Carrollwood area. We're on all the platforms like IG, YouTube, Facebook, all kind, TikTok. People can shop with us on our website, diamond-galleria.com. We have all kinds of products from engagement rings to chains to 10, 14, 18 karat to Rolex to whatnot, diamonds, anything. And just instead of giving my phone number, matter of fact, just pretty much all the other information is out there. So just get hold of us.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're also going to be doing some shop live, like some live
So
shopping.
soon, yes, Vince Serrano's podcast is officially breaking it down. We're gonna be officially going up and live, and we're gonna be starting our live shop. And you could find us on eBay Live, all the big four platforms which I just named, a couple other more, maybe like Twitch or Kick or whatever. So it's gonna be us on there doing live selling. We ship it nationally, globally, and anything you can think of, we can make that happen when it comes to gemstones, stones, gold, anything you can think of.
Awesome, man. Abby, bro, thank you so much for being on the show, bro. It's always a pleasure, bro. Like, you've taken care of me so many times in the jewelry store. We also just shot Tampa Heights in there too, so people can see that with the
Yep.
music video and stuff
Yep.
like that. And then now you're on the podcast, bro. Thank you for spitting so much game, man. You know?
Bro, thank you very much. Pleasure is mine. I genuinely enjoyed it. And so much stuff we talked about, which I didn't even think about myself. You got me really thinking.
Yeah.
This podcast is amazing. The energy is nice, and I've known you for so long. It's always a pleasure
I appreciate
to
you,
be
bro.
around you, or make magic with you.
Yeah, man. Always, dog. It's always a movie with us.
Yep. Youngest in the Yacht Club.
Ah!